Hi guys, my name is Moss,
I'm Jay.
and welcome to our YouTube channel, where we'll be doing podcasts and
Gameplays.
reaction videos probably, because her reactions are funny.
I don't know how I feel about that because I already know my reactions are very, how would you say?
Strong.
Yeah. I make the weirdest faces to things,
But that'll be entertaining.
But
they know.
only people really close to me see that. Not everyone sees that, so I
what?
don't know how I would feel about that being everywhere. You know.
Sure.
Okay. Well, this is our first YouTube video with us being here. If anyone has been watching our videos, you've seen that we have never really shown our faces or given really an intro of who we are. So this is our first video. We're gonna do a podcast for this one, but just a quick intro. The reason for podcasts is because I feel like us as a couple, we are complete opposites and we have completely different opinions about literally everything. So I just think that it'd be cool if we just talked about it in front of you guys to see what you guys think, or honestly to just give your own opinion too. We're open to that too. I don't know. I just always think that I've never really had such interesting conversations with somebody like I've had with Moss. So I just thought maybe we should just capture those moments, because I feel like some people would like to add on to what we talk about and stuff. So
Yeah. So we'll probably turn on the comment section for this one. The other videos we couldn't because it was for kids, but I'll probably turn it on for this one just so you guys can comment. So the topic of today's podcast is cheating, because she's cheated on me before. So.
Oh my god, we're gonna start like that already?
Nah, I'm just playing. No cap.
Oh.
Nah, I'm just kidding though.
No, I have never cheated on him. Never. And you better not cheat on me.
Yeah, me either.
Okay. Whatever.
I'm just kidding, God.
So cheating, obviously it's a very controversial topic.
I feel like it's more cut.
I just feel like because it's only controversial because people think that some things are cheating and some things aren't. Like flirting, for instance. Flirting is a very, very touchy thing. I feel like because some people feel like that is cheating and some people feel like it's well, as long as it didn't get physical. I don't know. I'm just going based off of what I've seen or heard and on
Okay,
I
so
can't.
what have you heard then? What have you heard in terms of the standards of flirting?
I don't know,
What are the guidelines that considers it cheating at the point where flirting is too much?
I guess if it's I don't know personally, but I guess if it's to the point where they're getting close, exchanging phone numbers, talking about hanging out.
What about social media?
Social media? I don't know. I feel like everyone exchanges social media.
Because I don't let my coworkers have my social media or anybody. But this here, social media right here, gives everybody your social media.
Only if I don't give it out. They literally just find me and I just accept it. I literally don't go out of my way to find my coworkers or find friends that I made at school or literally anywhere. I don't give out my social media at all. They just find me and I don't know how.
Right.
It's really rare that I follow people. Honestly, I only follow if you follow me, to be honest, because I'm just not on it like that to be posting. I'm only there for entertainment, really, so.
Yeah, me too. Sometimes I consider deleting my social media just because I don't really use it for anything but memes and stuff, so.
Yeah. Social media is kind of for me, it's all about entertainment or news or whatever. I guess because maybe because we've grown out of that phase to post. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a phase to post, but it's just, I don't know, with quarantine and everything, what do I have to post? I don't post selfies. I don't do none of that. Like.
Okay, going back to the actual topic.
Okay, yes, sorry, we got off track for a little second.
Well, to me, I feel like flirting is kind of cheating because, you don't want anybody else talking to, like, you don't want your significant other talking to anybody else like they talk to you, like, that's kind of a you and them situation. Obviously, I don't want to be a hypocrite and, like, do the same thing because, not to, like, be sexist or anything, but, men are kind of known to cheat on women, but then they get butthurt when the woman cheats on them. It's like, what did you expect was gonna happen? Like, if she found out and you weren't showing her the same, if you weren't being loyal, how do you expect her to be loyal?
Yeah, like why would you receive loyalty when you haven't been giving it?
Yeah.
It's a give and take situation.
Definitely.
I don't know flirting. I don't flirt, and I don't really notice if someone is flirting with me because obviously I'm taken. I don't care. Like, don't try to come at me. Like,
Yo,
please don't.
she gets flirted on a lot at work though by like older guys. Not on.
I thought you were saying that I was flirting with guys.
No, you get flirted on.
Oh yes, there are some men that do hit on me, and it's really weird because they're usually older men, like in their 30s or 40s or whatever, and it's kind of like weird because I'm just like, you could literally be my dad. Like, that's weird. Or I could be your daughter, like, that's weird.
That is weird.
But yes, I have been hit on at work, but I just ignore it, and I come off as standoffish, because I'm just not interested, and I'm literally like 12 compared to them, so I'm just like, why?
I know, when she tells me about it, I just laugh because what I have to worry about. I know how she is. She's not gonna try to do anything.
Yeah, and it's just, I find it creepy, to be honest. Like, I get it when you're being sweet and stuff, whatever, and you're being kind and all that, but just, there's like a boundary line to it.
Definitely.
For me, because I'm young compared to them, and it creeps me out. I'm not into that.
What if you were to hang out? What if I was to hang out with the opposite sex? Like, would you be okay with it?
Interesting question. Because we have gone over this a lot. I don't know if I should say you've done it before, but
Okay.
I am personally not okay with that, just because he's actually done it before.
And she's jealous.
I'm not jealous, but he's done it before, and and it upset me a little bit, and it's just like, I don't think it's cool. Like, if I was with my family actually when he did that, and what if they like asked me, oh, like, where's Moss at? Like, and I'm like, oh, he's out with another girl. Like, that doesn't sound cool. And like, I'm sure he wouldn't like it if I went out with another guy, like, by myself, even though we were just friends. I just don't think it's cool, and I have nothing against who he went out with.
Just in case she watches this.
I know, like, I have nothing against her, but there's just been some history behind them, and when I found that out, it kind of like, it's like, it's new knowledge, and now it kind of makes you like, oh, that's kind of weird, but I'm not trying to start drama or anything, because I'm not about that. But
plus, I don't reciprocate it, like.
And I know he doesn't. It's just the idea of it, and it just doesn't sound cool to say, like, oh yeah, my boyfriend's out with another girl, or my girlfriend's out with another guy. Like, it just doesn't sound cool to me. And
so, for the sake of being judged, do you think it's bad?
No, I'm just saying it just doesn't sound cool. Like, oh yeah, my dude's out with another girl, and it's just.
Well, not if you say it like that. It'd be like, oh, he's out with his friend.
I mean, yeah, but like, would you be okay if I went out with another guy by myself? He had feelings for me in the past.
Does he have a girlfriend now?
No.
Then yes.
Oh, so the person has to be taken for you to hang out with them?
Well, yeah, because then it's like, we know they're committed to somebody else. They're not.
Yeah, but your friend is in complicated situations.
That's definitely true.
So that's what didn't make me feel okay about it. Yeah, I don't think it's cool. But like I said, nothing against this person. I told him that, you know, I'm cool with you guys hanging out, but in a group, not by yourselves.
Yeah, I'm in the hot seat like Will Smith was with.
Okay, but like you guys didn't do anything. I don't know.
Entanglements.
It's nothing about trust, whatever. I trust him. I completely trust him. I just didn't really trust the person he was with.
Right. No, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would feel the same way. I mean, she's got male friends, you know, but they have absolutely no interest in her. So, you know, I don't trip off that she does hang out with them. I mean, I know them, so they're cool.
They are cool.
They are. But, you know, have you ever been cheated on before?
I always say no, but I think I have. Like, I really think I have. I just was really naive because this was my first relationship, and well, he's like my first real relationship. The other one was kind of like stupid, but
Yo.
I'm gonna be upfront. It was
Calling him
stupid. No, we're not gonna call him out.
Shout out to.
No, it was really dumb. It was a teenager type of thing, and when I looked back at the situation, I feel like I did, but I feel like I really didn't care at that point because we were already over. So it wasn't really gonna go anywhere anyway. So I think I'm just gonna say no because I'm unaware. I don't know. I mean, I still don't know, and I don't care because that was years ago. So
That's true. It was years ago. I had to confront this guy. Be like, hey,
okay, chill.
step off.
Have you been cheated on before?
No.
Not that you're aware of.
Well, I was pretty aware. You know,
Oh.
it's not like I kept tabs on like my girlfriends or anything like that. But you know, people talk. They talk. They say stuff. You know, and never once did I hear anything about any of my past relationships cheating on me or like that. Plus, you know, it was high school, so who cares?
Right, yeah.
If like there's other kids watching this right now, like my advice for that. is,
A
like,
little quick tip.
Yeah, don't date in high school. It's honestly a waste of time. It's a waste of your time and your attention. You know, you should be focusing on classes. I learned that the hard way. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about
Don't
it.
want to get into it. All right, what's another?
But I
thing?
will say though that these relationships did help me grow more as a person because I'm definitely not how I was like 4 years ago. And I was still naive. But now, you know, I learned a lot. So that's the good thing, I guess. What about you? Did you learn a lot from your first boy?
Oh my god. Well, personally, I didn't date at all in high school. I think only that first guy. He was the only one that I really dated.
Yeah, just so her dad doesn't find out. Because it's a secret.
Hey! I wasn't allowed to date, and I never really did it. I mean, I talked to guys and stuff, and I like felt like I was flirted with a lot, but like it just never really went anywhere. And it's probably best that it didn't go anywhere because I was really naive back then, and I have such a big heart, and I just feel like once I know that someone likes me, it kind of makes me, you know, I feel like with anyone, it makes you feel good. It's like, oh my god, like someone actually is interested in me and likes me, and I feel like anybody would appreciate that, which I appreciated when I kind of had the feeling that someone liked me. But because I also feel like I made myself too cool with people to the point where it's like, how do you say, like, there's no way you can have a crush on me because I'm too cool with you. Like,
Yo, imagine you telling this girl, hey, I like you, and she's like, oh yeah, I appreciate it.
no, not like that. It's just, whenever I had a crush,
Poor guys.
poor guys, like who?
You see?
What is
I
it?
told you.
I would be really cool with the person I had a crush on, but I never crossed the line to the point where I made it obvious that I liked them. I always like, made it cool. I always played it cool just to make sure that they know, hey, I don't have a crush on you unless
unless you like me.
Unless you like me, then okay. Like, but
that's everybody though. That's everybody.
I didn't have the guts to tell anybody that I liked them.
Yeah, that. I feel like that's everybody though, because everybody has a fear of rejection, especially in high school, when you have raging hormones and you're just trying to figure out that you have a certain. When you spend a lot of time with someone, you start developing feelings, and you don't want to
ruin.
Jeopardize that.
Yeah. You don't want to ruin like what you guys kind of had.
Exactly.
That kind of happened with us because we were kind of like friends in school and stuff, and when we started getting to that point where it's like, okay, this might be more than friends. I didn't want to get with him at first because of our friendship.
Going back to fear of rejection.
Which I feel like everybody has that. It's totally normal. We're all human. It's scary. I think that's why I just never made a move on anybody. That was just not my thing. I'd rather us just be friends and be cool and move on with ourselves. And honestly, after hearing his experience in high school, it kind of made me like proud that I didn't. Because no offense to anybody who is like high school sweethearts right now. Like that's awesome. Like great for you, but it's just not something for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying that it's wrong,
No, yeah, it's
There's
not.
not going to be judgment here or anything, but personally, me, if I could go back, I would not. I would not date because yikes.
Big yikes.
Definitely. No, but yeah, obviously, if you guys have something else to add
to this conversation.
We would really like to hear your opinions and thoughts of the whole situation because even though I didn't have a good experience with about the whole dating life, probably someone did. Like she said, high school sweethearts. They're still together. Actually, one of my family members are high school sweethearts, so
mine too.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, it's like, wow, how do you do it? But that's with any relationship. It's not necessarily just like high school sweehearts. It could be like a childhood friend or like, I don't know, like somebody in college and you guys are, it doesn't really matter when it starts. I guess it's kind of just like how long you guys last. And it's just...
Honestly, a relationship isn't bad unless you make it a priority over everything you want in your future, like we're together, but she's still going after her career, and she's not letting me get in the way of that. Obviously, I would never get in the way of that. On the contrary, I'm kind of on her side, supporting her, helping her out any way I can. So it's more about being in those relationships than being in a toxic relationship, but your partner's always craving your attention or whatever.
Yeah, like honestly, it's that's not what a relationship should be. You shouldn't be craving your partner 24/7.
Definitely.
It's really toxic and it can turn into something bigger than it needs to be.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, when we started out, we only saw each other like once a week, maybe twice.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because we were okay with that, and I think it was just because it was the beginning of a relationship. And then as you like spend more time together, get to know each other better. It's just like I get the whole like, oh, I really want to see him or I really want to see her or like whatever, but you have to learn how to be your own person. You have to learn how to be your own person in a relationship and know when to come together, because I think we've established that really well in our relationship, which is why like it's cool that on a day that we usually hang out, like it's cool that, oh, you want to go hang with your friends, or you want to go hang with your family, or you want to go do this.
I don't have friends.
Well, I'm just saying, like in general, because I know there's times where like I go out with my friends on days that we're supposed to hang out, but he understands that I want that quality time with my friends or my family. Like
Yeah.
You just gotta be understanding and communicate always, which is something that I wasn't really good at, but we're not gonna get into that. So.
No, but yeah, definitely love yourself before you love someone else, because then if you're not there to get yourself when you need it the most, like, how do you expect someone else to be there for you, you know? You gotta...
Yeah, you gotta learn how to pick yourself up without
Exactly,
someone.
yes.
It's independency. You gotta have it in a relationship too, because he's not gonna be here all the time when I'm by myself, or I'm not gonna be there all the time. Like, yeah, like I feel like that's something that a lot of people should really take into consideration. Like,
Yes.
and just support each other always. Like, and if there's an issue with what's going on, talk about it. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And communicate. You know, don't just keep it to yourself whenever you're feeling upset or sad.
Oh my god, we're not gonna get into our personal business because there's too much to say. There's way
Yeah.
too much to say.
But honestly, though, on a serious note, do communicate with your partner, because without communication, there's no foundation, and without a foundation, you're just looking at a failed commitment. It's not gonna
There's
work
no
out.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way you can't go up until you have established ground. I'm just kidding.
I mean, look at it.
I don't know how to talk in cliches.
We've been together for what? 7 years?
You're tripping! We've been together for it'll be official tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like we've been together longer, but
Yeah, honestly.
he's kind of been around, like, I think because he's been around, like, before we started dating, so I feel like that's why it's like, this is like, he's been in my life for a while now, like.
Yeah.
But yeah, and we're still going, and I don't know if you guys seen our trailer video, but he said we're roommates because he, like, had just moved in.
Yeah.
He
At that point, we just moved in. Well, I just moved in.
He moved into my apartment with me, and honestly, it makes us doing the channel easier since he's here all the time now.
Yeah, it was sad getting out of my house, because that's the only environment I've ever known, because I've always been with my parents. Like, you know, they're still together, they never separated or anything like that. And my siblings really got my back when it comes to anything, so it was really hard saying bye to them. I mean, I didn't say bye to them because technically I can see them whenever I want, because we don't live that far away, but it was kind of hard leaving just because I wouldn't see them every day. My brother was definitely, my younger brother, he was definitely heartbroken about this whole situation. But, you know, I saw him yesterday, he's fine.
And I tell his family they're
Shout out to my brother.
they're always welcome to come over. Like, it's a place for all of our family to come over here. You know, they're welcome to come over and spend the night. They want to come see him, of course they can come over. There's nothing wrong with that. We're in a pandemic, like, you know, come over whenever. We're literally here all the time, unless it's work, but
yeah. I mean, welcome to our version of a podcast.
We're open to hear what you guys think about, I guess, our video overall and the topics that we spoke about, because I know we kind of just went all over the place, but that's kind of what a podcast does, you know. They go from one topic to another, so I guess this was kind of like intro, cheating, relationship type of thing, because we did kind of say some of our experiences and stuff, and, you know, I feel like Maz kind of gave advice in a way, so...
I mean, I'm older, it would be dumb not to.
Older, like we're 30.
Yeah. Well, I am 50, so...
Oh my god, you're weird.
No, but anyways,
we're really young still.
no.
Yeah, we are.
50.
You're
But anyways, thank you for watching our little talk show.
Oh yeah, it could be a little talk show.
Oh, should we call it that? That'd be cool. Our little talk show.
Our little talk show. Yes, we're going with that. Well, then again, we're still new to this, so be prepared for these cringy moments.
That's literally what you do.
Be prepared for these cringy moments.
Freaking
Because they're gonna
hand
happen.
signals, man.
They're gonna happen for sure.
They are.
Okay, well.
Thanks for watching, guys. Again, we really appreciate the support. You know, shout out to my cousins, my siblings for being the first to follow our channel.
What
They
a
got
way
me.
to expose them. No, I'm just
What do you mean? I don't know their names.
I know.
Yeah,
Okay,
thanks
well-
again, guys. Thank you.
Thanks for whoever's watching out there,
Yeah.
and stay tuned for our next video.
Yeah, we love you. Don't be
And
jealous.
we don't have a schedule of exactly when we will be posting. They probably will be at random times, but
Yeah, we'll see how it does.
once we get a schedule going, we will let you guys know, and we hope that you come and stick around and stay tuned in our channel and see what we have coming up next for you guys.
Definitely. Okay, see ya.
Peace.